Ladies and gentlemen, we go to If I May Bring You. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Give a thumbs up. Welcome. If you're just joining us, hi, chat room. Hello. Good to see you. And it was so nice, those of you that called in during the radio program. I'm going to be on tomorrow, so you're going to see way more of me tomorrow than you need to see. I'm just saying. 7 hours. Just saying. But in the meantime, this is the COVID camps in California won't be used for COVID. That's right. Frank's speech didn't take long, but boy, oh, Shevitz, did they jump straight into the FEMA camps, Alex Jones, Agenda 21, Jade Helm, horseshit. Presumably, again, I have not pre-watched this. Maybe I should give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they're good Christian people in front of a weirdly Nazified looking logo that has an X'd out cross. I don't know. There had to be a long conversation about this shit. Let's see. I don't know who this lady is, but I can't wait to find out. It's Hal Sparks, Mega Worldwide.
I've heard of her, yes.
Okay, she's an attorney in California. So is
that who I, by the way, Wes, is this how I should sound when I'm talking? Is this how you talk on TV for a long time?
Orange County area. Are you in Orange County?
You seem like you're from Orange County. Don't take it personal.
No, we're in Los Angeles County, the belly of the beast.
Okay.
The belly of the beast. When I moved to Los Angeles, one of my aunts said, you can't move to, she was very Christian, a specific kind of, she was Southern Baptist. And she was like, you can't move to Los Angeles, that's the devil city. And I was like, if it was the devil city, there'd be more than 3 restaurants open past 11 o'clock at night. Belly of the beast.
Well, she's on here regularly. She was on here last night, and she told us 2 weeks ago and showed the paperwork. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Paperwork is done. $78 million. $78 million COVID concentration camp being built in Orange County near a railroad, okay?
Uh-huh. Near a railroad. Yeah, so good. Well, of course, if you're going to have a concentration camp, you're going to have trains running up to it. I mean, they're traditionalists in Orange County. Behind the orange curtain, we call it.
She's an attorney.
Wow.
She is a very good attorney.
Well, I'll take your word for it.
She's testifying at the legislature all the time. You guys have probably been in the same room without knowing it.
Yeah, I mean, she's quiet. Very quiet. Probably. I don't know where I am most days. I have no idea. Where am I? Where are you? Where is this? What is that? Is that almonds?
Been fighting the death shot, masking children.
Fighting the death shot. So that's right. I forgot. I turned into a zombie like several months ago. How many people, vaccinated people in the chat room have already turned into a zombie? Let me know. I'm sure there's a zombie emoji or something.
And the human trafficking, all of this. Okay.
Well, I mean, that's what the trains are for. Again, you can't have a concentration camp without trafficking humans. They're not going to go themselves. Come on. Marcus, thank you so much for the super chat. And Sylvia, bless you. And Melissa, thank you so much. And Wes, it was nice to have you on the show. It was good that you called in. And thank you, Arizona Sunflower and Poetess Bernadette.
I believe and she believes, we both believe that.
Everybody believes, and you believe, and you've got beliefs, and she's got beliefs, and I believe it. What do I believe? I don't know. But I believe I'll have another shot.
And she says this is going on in other states, by the way. But
well, it would have to. I mean, you can't just, Orange County can't take all the COVID murders.
78 million just in Orange County, okay? She says if you could pull this over on Orange County, you could pull this over on any county in California, being as Orange County is probably the most conservative county of the whole state. So she says
it is.
And we believe
it totally is. It's so good. For fuck's sake. Is it just me, or does she got that kind of like Harriet Hagelman kind of energy about her? Hold on one second. Yeah. Let's see if we can do this. 1 second. Yeah. I Charlie. It's like, hey Siri, stream. You know, I've been in a lot of rooms. I've been in a lot of rooms with this lady, and she didn't even see me. Like, I came right up to her. I was like, hi. And she was like, I don't know. I was like, oh, God. And they're like, welcome to Orange County, where nobody even knows what's going on. We're behind the Disney curtain. This is horrifying. Anyways, so what were you saying, lady?
I believe that these are being built under the camouflage of COVID, okay?
That's right. They're not for COVID. They're COVID camps, but they're just for conservative. It's a disease of conservatism that we have, that they're trying to eradicate.
Okay. So what are they really?
Yes, tell us. What are they? Have to be like FEMA camps where they're going to box up Republicans and mail them to Vermont or something.
We don't really believe it's about COVID. We believe it's
No, of course not. You don't believe it's about COVID. Nobody believes it's about COVID. I mean, we know it's not about COVID, but we believe it might be, I think.
about the next pandemic, which we saw that they just practiced in October for a catastrophic contagion with the same players that did Event 201. And
That's weird. So are you trying to tell me that after a major contagious outbreak that they're constantly referencing what happened and trying to improve on what worked before and that kind of... Who does that? I mean, here's what you do. If you're a good football coach, you pick your plays for the year and you run them in order all year long. You don't meet with your other your players and your other coaches. That's what losers do.
October of 2019 before COVID. But
what?
We also believe, because you got people like Klaus Schwab
There's a lot of belief around it.
saying that China's the model. Well, what are they doing in China? We could see the videos. They're building all of these humongous white concentration camps.
They're building these things at these.
Yeah, they're building all these things. It's crazy. I mean, we're looking at video from 3 years ago, and now they're just not giving a fuck, and they're really just gacking up their crematoriums. But yeah, basically, Orange County is just going to be one giant crematorium.
These concentration camps, absolutely, they're doing. Yes.
They're totally doing it. And by the way, why didn't you notice me when I was in the room with you? I came up and I was like, hi. And you were like, what? And I was like, you and the girl. And you're like, girlfriend. And then you don't even remember. You were so drunk.
And so you have to wonder if this doesn't tie to the social credit score and your QR code, where we just looked last.
Excuse me, just call it the mark of the beast. Come on. Zip along. I can't listen to this shit all day.
At a video out of China where if you don't have the right QR code, you don't get on a train. You don't get on an airplane. You can't.
Yeah. Never mind that just stopped. Literally. They just stopped that. But you know why they stopped it? So they could start it over here. That's how they get you. They can only do it in one place at once. So they stopped it in China so they can do it at Disneyland.
Can't get a job. You can't get a bank loan. Your kid can't.
Your kid can't get a new pair of shoes. You can't get a hand job. People can't get a Brazilian.
Go to certain schools. How do we know that the domestic terrorism that they're trying to define patriots as and pro-life people as, that this...
Okay, hold on. I know we're talking about Orange County, but this is a lot of conspiracies all at once. Is there just going to be a giant basket of fucking conspiracies at this point? Can we just stick to COVID was fake and the death shot and you're all going to turn into zombies, so they're building a giant plant to process all the conservatives who refuse to get the shot and get trained in? Do we have to go to World Economic? I'm just afraid you're going to go straight to Atlantis after this.
Isn't all designed and setting the propaganda that eventually people like you and me that don't sit down and shut up, we're going to go to re-education camps for a while.
Absolutely. Yeah, I wish I could go to a re-education camp just to learn how to do like nails and French tips and that kind of stuff. I think it'd be great. That's a side career. It's not something I want to do as a hobby for friends or anything, but it'd be a nice little side hustle, I think.
Right. Absolutely. And
yeah, just say absolutely. Anytime he says something, it's a smart move. Otherwise, he'll take away your magic microphone.
It's like that's what they're building there in Orange County. They're probably...
Yeah, totally. They're totally building concentration camps in Orange County. That makes total sense. I absolutely believe it.
Pro-life indoctrination camps and re-education camps right there in Orange County. That sounds like where
Wait, Orange County's gonna indoctrinate people into being pro-life? Now I'm for it. I'm so fucking confused.
They're going to put us.
Well, look at
Good luck.
I wish you could see. Yeah, exactly. I wish you could see this, but I know you.
Yeah, nobody could get you two. I mean, she's got the suplex. He can grab, and there was a thing, and then he's always got rubber hose with him just in case. He has to fight back if the jackbooted UN thugs try to take him and put him in the pro-life re-education camp in Knott's Berry Farm.
Since your location, she also last night showed us this. I'll show the audience. This is equity in Orange County.
Oh God, no! What? Who would make such a website? This is horrifying. It's bad enough that there are people from San Diego that come up, if you know what I'm saying, wink, wink, and I have to see them at the fucking Irvine Mall.
It's an equity map.
Oh, God. Equity. It's gross.
Equity map.
It's an X. Stop saying that. It's so upsetting.
OC, Orange County Equity Map, spotlights social and health disparities in Orange County neighborhoods.
Fuck that. What kind of Christian propaganda bullshit is this?
Okay, notice health. So this is going to be right in your area, right?
Yeah.
Because this is all now part of health. This interactive map visualizes 580 census tracts across the county and displays scores, listen now, from the Social Progress Index. Social Progress Index.
The Social Progress Index.
Oh, that sounds terrible. I have to look that up. Hold on. Let's look at what that means. Socialist Progressive Index. Oh, this sounds terrible. Oh, it's from socialprogress.org. This sounds terrible. This is the whole thing. Oh, God, I hate this. There's a blog. Oh, it's terrible. Look at this by country. Obviously, the only country that matters is the United States of Orange County. Oh, United States. Zoom in. Oh, it's all blue. They're going to try and turn it. The whole thing Democrat. Look at that. Terrible. I zoomed out. That's terrible. Look at that. Wait a minute. We're doing really well. Hold on. We're number 2 ranked. Oh, and Canada's number 1. That's how terrible this is. Oh, God. Executive summary. Let's methodology report. Oh. English and Spanish. Oh, God. It's in English and Spanish. This is terrible. Open it up. Method. What are they doing? What is this? I don't even know how to do it. This is terrible. Who is that? You do not have permission to view this shared item. Oh, of course I don't, because I'm a conservative. Social progress. This is terrible. These awful people. What works the virtual for? Oh, look at this lady she's like they're bringing the Mayans back to end the world. It's 2012 Redux. Oh, God, it's terrible. What is this? Through a series of maps, charts, and graphs, social progress insights visually gives you a holistic understanding of world progress from 2011 to 2022, as well as a granular set of information. Some of the features include social progress index scores against GDP, regional and country-specific trends, and regional and country progress over time. They're trying to change us. This is terrible. Climate just transitions. Climate perceptions. Sustainability. This is awful. Mapping. Why would you map the disparities? I don't even look at those people when I come out of the mall.
Oh, it's even longer than that.
Oh, it's terrible.
Social Progress Index, Centers for Disease Control. So you got the Social Progress Index.
Which sounds terrible because it sounds like Socialism Project and Progressive Index.
Centers for Disease Control.
They might as well just call it the AOC Index. It's fucking frightening.
Health indicators, and listen.
Oh, not health. You know what that means. They want to inject you with fluoride right in your pee-pee.
And population demographic data.
Oh, Democrat data. Just say that's what they mean. They're going to turn all the brown people into Democrats and force them through giving them money for free and free toothpaste and tampons and stuff to vote Democrat.
This tool allows our communities to identify what health inequities exist and where
Oh, no. Why would you do that?
they are most felt, so we can work together to eliminate them.
Oh, working together. Communism.
And then as you scroll down the page,
Oh, no, don't look.
well, she pointed out to us that you have social progress index. So the county
Right. Yes, it says that in the top of the document. Never mind.
will actually have a social progress index. This is
To see if people who were poor end up being less poor or do well if they were, so that like the American dream, for example, it's like tracking the American dream, which should be illegal.
again social credit scores. This is where we're headed.
That's not the same thing, but okay. No, it's not the same thing. Making sure that, like, seeing poor people get some means and develop wealth and eventually maybe own a house is different than if you're an asshole, you can't ride the bus, which is what you're afraid of, and I understand. Or if you, like, forget you met someone at a party and someone says hi to you, and you're like, I think we've probably been in the same room.
You're absolutely right. And you know what?
Of course, is that how you're going to answer everything? Why are you on your phone? That's rude.
It makes me realize that because there's more in that future of abortion report than what I told you, because I was trying to summarize it.
Well, you had to abort your answer because it was getting too long and you didn't want to support the answer. So you just decided to abort it.
They also want to do, let me scroll down in my notes.
On your phone.
They want to make sure that the Department of Healthcare Services should make sure that, chemical abortion drugs are included as part of pharmacy benefits, and they want more funding to promote more abortion access.
No, that's not what they're doing. That's a lie. They don't want access. They want to promote abortions. Anybody who has access to abortion would, of course, have one, because no one wants children. Especially women who might lose their ability to have children if they have to carry an ectopic pregnancy to term. Sorry, I thought of Trump for a second and I said ectopic presidency.
Not pregnancy or adoption access, but abortion access. That was another bill that they got through, which was SB 1245, which was to promote equitable abortion access in Los Angeles County. And that...
Is there equitable abortion access or adoption access in another bill? Or is it even necessary? Because anybody who wants to adopt can adopt. Oh, you don't want that's right, I'm sorry, I was confused. We don't want equitable adoption access. That means the gays can take care of children and make them gay, because gay is contagious. Because why, if you could be gay, why would you be gay?
That kind of language is what you're saying is going on in this new social progress index. So they're going to stress equity, which is, that's a lie. But that's...
Yeah, it's totally a lie.
What they're going to be doing is they're promoting taxpayer money to develop...
Promoting taxpayer money? They're giving it taxpayer money a raise? Am I going to make money next year?
This, abortion access, and probably to monitor it as well.
Of course you're going to monitor it. We got to keep track of people. Excuse me, I have a frog in my throat. Beg your pardon. Hi, everybody. Wow, it kind of hurts to make that face that long. Very weird. Stings. Yeah, she says equity. They think, like, equality versus equity. Equity also is a dual-use word. Equity means everybody gets the same sort of access. Nobody gets a first hit on the the federal funds or the state funds bong just because they're connected or they've got their legacy built into it. That everybody can compete equally. Everybody starts at the same starting line. Unlike equality, which they were saying equality of outcome is terrible. It's terrible because you can't do it, and that's supposedly the communist endeavor, and that's why they always fight back. That anybody who's looking to to create equality is trying to create equality of outcome, not equality of opportunity, which is what Democrats have always been pushing for. So the word equity is equality of opportunity. That's where like everybody has, and it also has a dual use. The word equity, a lot of people think of it in terms of home ownership, and you have this, you have an investment in, you have equity in the country. You were invested in the country. That's why it's become a popular dual use word. Now, every word, no matter what word the Democrats try to come up with to better explain things, Republicans will turn it into a secret communist plot. That's how it's going to work. At this point, I think we should just start fucking with them. We should just use, Banana Republic to describe Wall Street and say that we want, like if the Democrats started saying we want like successful capitalism for everyone, they'll turn capitalism into a communist word. They'll do it in a matter of weeks. And by the way, you're watching Hal Sparks Mega Worldwide.